Hi everyone, Melissa back from Fresh Blooming Clothing, and I have another bin haul. Today I spent just under $24, and here's what I got. The first thing is a lot of yarn, and I checked the dye lots to make sure they were all the same color, and they are. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 sheens of yarn, and they feel really fuzzy. So they are a blend of acrylic mohair polyester. So I'll lot these all up. I didn't look at the price or what they're gonna go for, but I love the color. I do know how to knit a scarf. Just knit, probably purl, but past that, nothing. My sister knits. She's really good at knitting. Okay, so that was the first thing. The second thing is this. I can't tell you how heavy this is. It's so heavy. It's gotta be like 2 pounds. So it's a purse done in all different beads of green and yellow and clear. And it had a marking of, and when I looked her up, her stuff seems to be like retailing for $80 to $90. Maybe it'll bring 15, 20 bucks, but it was so cool. I don't know, I loved it. I found 2 more American Girl doll things, and I found a small little hairbrush the other day at the bins 2 days ago, and I listed it last night, and I put it on for $4.99 with best offer, and within minutes I got 2 separate offers for $4. So, well, one was for $3, I countered with 4, and the other was for $4. So I took the $4 offer, but that might be the quickest something has ever sold. It sold so fast. So I have an American Girl label, and I'm sorry for my terrible calluses. I've just been so dry lately. I think it's just a medication, and the bins doesn't help with that. So it's a fake fur rug. It says American Girl. I'm sure I can find it. This one also says American Girl. They're so cute. Like if you wanted to sell on Poshmark and do it in mini form, this would be the rug for you. Okay, so those are those. We all know how much I love my ribbon, and I found a whole bunch more satin ribbon today. More, lots of ribbon, all the ribbon. And then I found, I'm guessing this is some kind of raffia, but it was so pretty, and I can tie packages off with these in the summertime. It seems like I buy a lot more ribbon than I would ever need, but I go through ribbon so fast because I'm tying every single package. So they make me happy. Stationery. I picked up somebody's wedding thank yous. These are by Anna Griffin, and they're just green thank you cards. And I can use these just in eBay packages. There are 50 thank you cards with envelopes, which I got for $1. And then I got pen to paper. These are beautiful. And it's like a script A with some roses around it. So if I sell somebody something to somebody whose name begins with A, they'll just get a blank thank you card, and I'll just like tuck it in there for them. Some more stationery. Avery labels. These are just round labels. I can print on them, just thank you, and stick them to packages, or I might be able to sell them since they're just like plain circle white labels. I'm so excited for this. When I film, I have an SD card in my camera, and it gets filled up rather quickly. You never realize that before you YouTube, or I guess a photographer would know that. So the 16 is actually a decent one because I can usually fit about 1 to 2 videos on that. I don't know if you hear that, but there's a fire engine passing my community. Oh, I hope everybody's okay. Okay, so SD card, this is something I'll use. My niece turns 9 next month and she is having an emoji birthday. And I found a whole bunch of emoji birthday themed items. So we have a ton of tattoos, some banners, all brand new. There's a cupcake set in here, like the cupcake wrappers and then the little toppers. So I'm gonna send these in her box, which her box will be going out probably at the end of March. And so excited. That was a lot of crinkling. I was excited about that. Then I have 8-inch glowing bracelets. These are like glow bracelets, glow sticks, glow sticks? That's probably what it is. And I opened them and there's a lot of them in here. So that'll be a fun thing to either sell or send down to my niece. Send over to my niece. She's in Colorado. I'm in Florida. I'm down. She's over. Then I got some of these pull-apart bows. I got a bunch of them, and all these are, and I've used these before. I don't know what I'll use them for again. The bows just look like this. And then you're supposed to take the two ends and pull the ribbons in the middle. And they make a perfect bow. And then you have these long things to tie. This will be for packages, or sometimes I send care packages to my pen pal in Pennsylvania, or my niece, or a few other children. So fun. Now clothing. I did not get a lot of clothing. I don't know what is up with the bins, but there's hardly any clothing when I've been going. I don't mind so much because I like the hard goods now. Not that they're selling for any phenomenal numbers, but it's just something different. And it's so much easier because mostly they don't need washed and steamed and measured. So much easier. So I found these all together and I'm gonna lot them off. They are all Life is Good, size extra large. And this one's kind of a purple color and it has some Like It Hot with a tea bag. This one's more of a, maybe this one's more purple, extra large, and this one says just Life is Good. And then the last one in this lot is blue. These are all really nice cotton. I should not try these on. Soul Sisters, and they show two women walking together amongst some trees. So I don't know, maybe put them on for $20 or so for all three. And clothing did go up to $1.99 a pound. So I paid about $3 for those. I didn't look this up. I don't know the brand name. I picked it up because it's 100% wool made in India. So it's got like a teal border and I don't wear scarves because we live in Florida and I'm always warm, but I thought that was really pretty. So maybe $9.99. I don't expect to get a lot for it. Then there's this. And this was a quarter. This is by Donna, D-O-N-A, Bella, B-E-L-A, Donna Bella, and it is called a shred. And I thought it was some kind of hanging, like, you know, the yarn hangings. And my husband said he thought it was a necklace. It's beautiful. It's made of all of these kind of like beachy colors. And it says, sashay away, reclaim, create, share. So I'll have to go on their website and see what this is. But if it is a necklace, that's kind of cool, right? It's very long. I'm wearing boxer shorts where I would stand up and show you how long it is. I got dressed from here up. Then some linens, and linens are now 99 cents a pound. I found this kitchen towel. It's Crate and Barrel. I'll have to look up a price. It just has apples on it, and I think my sister would like this. It's brand new. You can just tell it's got that crispiness to it. And then this one's for us. Like you couldn't have figured that out. And this one is just from Mainstays, which I think is Walmart, but we could always use some new kitchen towels. I just got like 5 the other day, but we're gonna get another one. Some stickers. Stickers always go, not always, but mostly go to my niece. We've had people working across, we have villas. We live in a villa, so there's like people in villas that look exactly like ours across the way. And they've had their grandson, who's maybe 4 or 5, and it was so much fun to give him some toys and stuff from my eBay inventory that we're gonna sell anyway. He was so excited yesterday. So I do keep stickers usually in my purse. I sometimes also keep bubbles in my purse, and if I see a parent in distress, I always ask them first if I could help out and give the child some stickers or bubbles. So this one is Winnie the Pooh. These are just tiny little dog prints. And the last I will use for my niece on her birthday packages, since some of them were missing, but some of them are still there. And there are birthday cakes and presents. Then I brought home floral wire because I thought I remembered my husband saying we need wire. We do not need wire. He said we have enough wire, but I'll probably throw this in the little bin for wire anyway. Never know when you're going to need floral wire. One sad pair of stockings, and these stockings are a mess. They have holes, they have runs. These have clearly been worn. So I have a stocking lot on now. I put it on last night. I think I have 9 stockings for somewhere around $18 to $20, and they have like 4 or 5 watchers. So I expect them to go today. So I might just include this pair as an extra to thank the person, but used stockings go within hours to days every single time I list them in lots. And I have 2 lots of new stockings on right now, and one has a bid for $9.99 and the other nothing. So I might have to take them out of the packages and make them used. Okay, I really need to stop saying okay. I edit out the word okay a lot. Please know that. I am really trying with the editing. Next is a Pendleton. I'm not sure what this is. It's got a hook on one side, like a little lobster hook, and both sides have kind of that blanket design, and it's got, what is this, felted wool or some kind of wool maybe? It is wool. You could probably fit like a water bottle in there maybe? Definitely a bigger cell phone. Maybe it's a water bottle holder. I'll have to look up, but it looks brand new. So Pendleton, maybe $15. Tasco binoculars. And these look very military-esque. They've got a camo print on them. I looked up Tasco, and the brand name itself has a big following. I don't know if these exact ones will go for, you know, more than like 10 or 15 bucks, but I always pay, today I paid 23 and change, so about $24. So I probably didn't pay more than 50 cents for those. Now some random stuff. Some foam paintbrushes to include in my sister's box or keep for us. I have a piece of yarn that's driving me crazy. Haha, I got it. Some Mary Kay Satin Hands cleansing gel. I used to be a children's church volunteer at our church back in Pennsylvania, and one of the lovely ladies who I had 1 or 2 of her children gave me Mary Kay the hand set, and this was when we were first married, so it had been 15 years ago now, and I loved that set so much. So anytime I can get my hands on satin hands, I will. Like this I'm totally keeping for me. It looks clean. It doesn't look used at all. I know some people are kind of skeeved out about this. I'm so excited, especially because my hands are so dry right now. So hopefully that'll help with that. Did you hear that? that? I got one of these Zuzu pets. It's like a little hamster. He rolls around on the floor and he makes noise. I have no idea. These things just amuse me. They're worth $1/4 for that, but I might see how much he's selling for, and if not, give him to one of the kids in the neighborhood or my sister's daughter. A rubber band ball. I haven't seen one of these in forever, and we need rubber bands right now, so we're totally keeping this. I love when that happens, when you need something and you find it much cheaper. A little Rubik's Cube. That'll just go in my niece's Easter basket. Pair of scissors, again, a niece thing. Then I found some Sharpie fabric markers. I don't know what I'll do with these yet, but I've seen a lot of crafts online that people like color white shoes or tie-dye a shirt. So I have that in the back of my mind. I'm glad I picked these up. Next is a marble. This is the silliest, stupidest thing. In one of these like sleeves, and you can't get the marble out. It's kind of like a fidget toy. And I gave it to my husband, and my husband likes to fidget very much. And he's like, what is this? He was like kind of not having it. And then 10 minutes later, I still saw him playing with it. So this will probably go to him. This was brand new when I opened it. It is a Disney Resorts blushing orange soap, and it smells really good. So I'm just gonna put this in our shower. Some washi tape, blue and green. I go through washi a good bit too. And then, just because it was in the bottom of my basket, googly eyes. And there's probably more, but okay. There's more, and I said okay again. There was a person clearly who donated all of her sewing stuff, and I have just about every color thread I could ever use, but this little container had these little hooks, you know, sometimes like on skirts on the side or at the back of a keyhole, you have these little like metal hook and loop things. I don't think I'm gonna be able to show you, but you kind of get it. So there's one of those. Then the second compartment are bigger hooks. And then the third compartment are snaps. So I am totally keeping this with my sewing stuff. And anytime now that I'm like missing a little hook from something, we're good. Some Martha Stewart hang tags, little gift tags. Also some Martha Stewart, really pretty wrapping paper. It's got an embossed crosshatch on it. This is beautiful. Good job, Martha Stewart. There we go. And it's just like 1 or 2 sheets per thing. I've never seen this small amount of wrapping paper, but it's fancy. We're getting there. Some brightly colored printer paper. A tiny little 3-ring notebook, and my husband has huge hands. He's 6'6", so I made him hold it, and it was like so much tinier. But this will just be something cute to include in my niece's box. So tiny. There we go. A 3-ring binder. Okay, a few more things, but here's the receipt. I paid $23.58 for everything. She charged me $1 for the purse, apparel by the pound. I think were those 3 Life is Good shirts were $3.30. Another apparel by the pound was $3.14, and that's what I'm about to show you. This was a little iffy, but again, I think I got a great deal. I found a bunch of Build-A-Bear Workshop clothing. And when I say a bunch, I mean a good bit. So she charged me by the apparel pound, apparel cost, by the apparel, can't think of the word. I guess pound is right. So I paid $3 for all this stuff, which is still a really good deal, and it'll definitely go for more than that. So I have Buzz Lightyear, his shirt, and these look really good condition. His whatever pants, and then his little mittens, I guess. He's got some kind of, I don't know, maybe it's footwear? I don't know. So there's that one. I don't think this goes with this, but it could. This says Disney on it. It's just a little hat that lights up. Then we have, gotta love the details, another Build-A-Bear workshop, and Woody and, Woody? Is this Woody? I don't know. Then we have Duffy the Disney Bear, and I think this goes with this, if I'm not mistaken. It's like a capelet, a wizard capelet. And then we have a Build-A-Bear backpack. Then I have Build-A-Bear Spider-Man. Look how tiny it is. Okay, so, oh my goodness, the okay, it's gonna drive me crazy. And whatever this is, some kind of hood. I don't know, probably goes with one of those. And then I told myself just put all the Build-A-Bear, I should not be talking. I told myself to put all the Build-A-Bear stuff in the cart, because sometimes I like think about stuff and then I find it somewhere else in the store and I'm like, oh, I should have put that in the cart. So now I've just learned, if I find one shoe that I like, put it in the cart. And then go through the stuff before you check out. I didn't go through the stuff before I checked out. And she kind of got me off guard when she said, just put everything in the basket and I'll charge you apparel, which is $2 a pound. So I have shoes, Build-A-Bear shoes, which are Skechers, and they have like little flames on them. And then I have 4 random shoes that don't match. So they'll all go in the Build-A-Bear lot. But I have a boot. How cute would have this been if I found the second one? I have a Lightyear, it says, maybe Buzz Lightyear, I don't know. Some kind of car thing. I have one elf shoe and then one little Converse, fake Converse shoe. So clearly I should have went through the shoes at the end. And then a little Build-A-Bear softball glove. So cute. Okay, so one more thing. A bag of gems, just to throw in my niece's bag. The last thing is probably what's gonna bring me the most money. Now this is dirty, so I have to decide if I wanna clean it or if I just wanna sell it as is. And if I'm being real, I'll probably just sell it as is because I don't know if it can go in the regular wash. It's a really thick canvas duffel bag and it says Quorum, Admiral's Cup. And it's got a handle, it says Quorum. But the cool part was the bottom. And this was in a bin that nobody was looking in. And I picked it up and I saw all the embroidery and I was like, this is really cool. And I threw it in the cart and then I looked it up later, but I probably would have gotten this even if I didn't look it up because it was that cool to me. I love nautical type stuff. And somebody has one on. I'm sure theirs is in better condition. I'm sure it's not gonna sell for this, but they want $250 for it. What? Who knows? I'll probably just sell mine as is, unless my husband wants to take a shot and clean this, like just with a garden hose, but it's really not that bad. So my favorite find today was the Mary Kay satin hands because I've been having such issues with dry skin. It's making me so itchy. And my husband's find, I pushed him on this one, and he said the hamster, because the hamster just went all around. He's so zippy and cute, and he had never seen anything like this, so he got a kick out of that. So that's everything. I hope you guys stay warm if you're being hit with winter weather. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll be putting some more videos on soon. Thanks.